In the early morning sun, Malik was riding his old shaky bicycle like a man escaping from responsibilities, his giant money-filled bag bouncing behind him on every pothole. He wore the maroon jersey of Aston Villa with the confidence of someone who now believed he could buy the whole village. His dreadlocks were flying backward like they were also celebrating. Meanwhile, Cato, wearing the red jersey of Arsenal, walked ahead with his wooden stick, guiding goats that were acting like confused defenders chasing the wrong striker. Every goat kept looking at Cato like, "Bro, why are you sad this early?" But the answer was simple: Arsenal had lost. And not just lost to Aston Villa. Malik had been waiting for this moment his whole life. He rode the bicycle next to Cato and said, "Good morning, loser." Cato pretended not to hear him, but one goat stopped walking and stared at him like, "We all know he's talking to you." Malik began ringing the bicycle bell aggressively. "Tring, tring, tring. Wake up, Cato. Aston Villa beat you 2-1 yesterday." Cato rubbed his eyes as if Malik had just told him aliens landed in the village. "That's impossible, bro. Arsenal doesn't lose to Aston Villa." Malik hit the brakes so hard dust went flying into Cato's face. The goats panicked and ran around like Arsenal defenders after conceding. Malik jumped off the bike dramatically like a telenovela actor and shouted, "The score was 2-1, my friend. 2 for Villa, 1 for your tears." Cato dropped his stick. Not on purpose, his hand genuinely gave up. One goat stepped on it, and another goat looked up like it was laughing. Villagers began running out of their houses. Some were half asleep, some brushing teeth with charcoal, some still tying their wrappers. Everyone surrounded Malik like he had just delivered breaking news on TV. Malik opened his giant money bag, in slow motion. The bag made that foo sound as he untied it, and bundles of cash popped out like popcorn. The crowd gasped. Babies cried. Chickens fled. One old man fainted for 2 seconds and came back to life. Malik shouted, "I bet all my savings that Villa would win." Everybody laughed at me. But now who's laughing? Me, my dreadlocks, and my bank account. The crowd cheered like Malik had scored the winning goal himself. Cato looked like he was attending his own funeral. One villager shouted, "Cato, Arsenal lost to a man on a bicycle." Another yelled, "Even goats are ashamed today." Even the goats were walking with their heads low, like they didn't want to be associated with Arsenal. Malik climbed back onto his bicycle like a king taking his throne. He rode slowly, showing off, letting the wind blow money smells into the air. The camera of life followed him like a dramatic movie scene. Malik pointed at his jersey and shouted, "This shirt is not just fabric. It is a warning. Never underestimate Villa." Cato finally found his courage and said, "It was just one match." Malik stopped again, turned around with the slow confidence of a villain in a movie, and replied, "One match? My friend, this match changed my life. I am rich now. I'm going to build a house shaped like a trophy." The villagers screamed with laughter. One old woman shouted, "Give Cato 1 goat to comfort him." Malik refused proudly. "No, he supports Arsenal. Let him suffer." The goats started bleating as if they were mocking Arsenal too. "Me. Me." Malik imitated them perfectly. "Me. Exactly. Even the goats know Arsenal was finished." Cato was so embarrassed he tried to walk faster, but the goats ran ahead of him, forming a circle like they were staging a protest. Malik pedaled past them, ringing the bell again. "Tring, tring. Make way for the winner." A kid shouted, "Malik, can you buy us soda now that you're rich?" Malik replied, "I can buy the whole shop. I can buy the whole village. I can buy Arsenal new defenders." The crowd roared. Cato's soul left his body briefly and returned. Malik rode off into the distance, dreadlocks dancing, money bag bouncing, villagers cheering, goats bleating, dust rising, and Cato walking like a man who had been defeated by football, goats, and destiny. By the time Malik disappeared down the road, the villagers decided that this day would be remembered forever as the legendary moment when Aston Villa shocked Arsenal and turned an ordinary bicycle man into the richest, happiest, loudest person in the entire village. And Cato, well, he quietly told his goats, "Don't tell anyone you saw this."